Monitoring at any time. To accept this call, press 5. To block, you may begin speaking now.
Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, Joe. How you doing, man?
Sorry I'm late. It's Mother's Day and everybody's in line for the phones.
Oh, I can only fathom. I can only fathom, my man. I can only fathom. So, well, hey, let's make the most of our time this morning. I know that, we want to talk about a couple of main things this morning. And then I was going to tell you, I got an incredible community in here, by the way, Joe. The Monkeys token is here today. So they're a crypto project for monkeys, which is awesome. Incredible community of people. And of course, I know crypto is a big part of your world as well. And you guys have had some amazing projects. So they're here, they're supporting and making an impact today, and they want to be a part of making a difference for you. So I need to get your wallet info from your team because they want to send some stuff your way, bro.
Okay, yeah. Timmy can hook you up with that.
Absolutely. So, well, with that being said, I know we want to talk a little bit about the Primate Safety Act, the justice system, and I'll kind of set this up and then I'm going to hush up because I want you to be the one talking today. The Big Cat Safety Act was passed in December. Biden signed it into law. And of course, they used you as a pawn. And that's why you're sitting in a prison right now, being used as a pawn in that. And the reality is, and I was just telling the community this, the Big Cat Safety Act is a problem because, captive breeding of the big cats is the reason they're not facing endangerment and absolute extinction. And of course, we've set it back. Conservation's been set back. And of course, we're facing that with the primates. So let's dive in there. I would love to hear your thoughts on, both the Big Cat Safety Act, the Primate Safety Act, and what these things mean for freedom and for the animals.
First of all, tell everybody Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there that's moms. I wish I was out there to enjoy it with everybody. But, Michael, for since 2009, I've been preaching that this has been coming to the exotic animal world. And it's not just the exotic animal world. They've already laid the groundwork. And, I don't know how many people are out there that are Trump supporters, but you got to remember, in Trump's 4 years, he signed into law as well that animal cruelty is now a federal offense.
Yes.
Okay? Yeah. And they've laid the groundwork for, the cows are belching and letting off methane for the climate problem and the ozone layer. And they came after the big cats because it was the easiest first. Okay?
That's right.
Because there's very few left in the wild. There's more in captivity than there is in the wild. They're dangerous. They don't belong as pets. It was an easy sell.
Yep.
Then you got to keep in mind that there's a few nuts out there that are exotic animal people. Okay, they're no different than there's a few nuts out there that have kids or anything else.
Sure. Yep.
And we were an easy target, but everybody thought I was off my rocker, that this was coming. Doc Antel wouldn't listen to me, and look at what mess he's in now.
Yep. Exactly.
Now that they've got the Big Cat Safety Act passed, I'm telling you, this Primate Safety Act is coming, and I am damn surprised they have not used Omar as an example yet.
Oh, no question about it. And here's the thing, you and I both know when Carole's got the support of Congress and Senate behind this, Carole Baskin, and, she's put this bill out there. It's not really a matter of can they pass it? It's really a matter of when are they going to pass it?
Yeah, absolutely. When they had the chimpanzee that attacked that old lady, what was it, South Carolina or Connecticut or somewhere over there?
Yep, Connecticut.
Ago, all it's going to take is one more bad accident.
That's right.
Okay.
Yep.
This call is from a federal prison.
And he used that as a poster child to do
right.
this.
And we hear that a lot when I'm on live. People they bring that story up a lot, and I'm like, gosh, you got to understand, this old lady, she kept that thing. She got it for Connie, and she had that monkey or that ape for years, but she was drugging it up with Xanax and red wine. What are you going to do if you're on Xanax and red wine? Go a little crazy and cause some problems, probably.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But they're going to use that story's going to haunt the primate world forever.
Yes, it will.
Okay, but but the side that people don't see is about the time just about every primate owner that I ever met, and when I did my magic show for the primate convention in Hot Springs, Arkansas, back in I think it was 2006, I was flabbergasted of how much. First of all, your monkey cost, okay,
right.
And anybody that's going to spend $10,000 to $20,000 on a primate is going to take care of the damn thing,
right?
But I've met more primate owners that have full bedrooms set up
right.
for their monkeys better than most people do their kids.
That's right.
And you can guarantee that they're taken care of better than foster children are.
Yes. Well, and there's more restrictions, especially those of us like me, like just like you were, that are under USDA. I never know when a federal agent's going to knock on the front door and want to come in and do an inspection, right? I have kids.
But and those people are as crooked as day is long.
Oh, sure.
Because you don't follow the same inspection that I follow.
Right.
Because it's no different than
That's right.
than being in a court of law. A Republican judge is not going to do the same thing as a Democrat judge.
That's right.
So there's no guidelines for anything. It's who you know, how much you offer, and everything else. But I'm telling you, it's coming, and the exotic animal world has done nothing but fight amongst themselves for so long.
That's right.
That if you don't band together, you're either going to lose your monkeys, you're going to lose your rights, or you're going to end up in jail.
That's right.
Hey, it's corrupt enough. It's corrupt enough, and these federal agents, especially these federal wildlife agents, and this damn Endangered Species Act.
Yep.
That's my next target, is to dismantle the Endangered Species Act.
Yep.
Because the Endangered Species Act of 1973 was designed to protect the native species and the habitats of our land.
That's right.
Okay? And there's not a baboon or a capuchin or a tiger or a black leopard that is native to America.
Right. That's right.
But what can we do, because we can't fight the money that PETA and the Humane Society have?
Right, and that's what I tell people all the time. They got to look behind the veil and follow the money. But I think that leads us into something else that's really important. Of course, it speaks to your story, and again, a big piece of your bid in 2024 for the presidential run, and your heart is. We really have, and it's not just the justice system, we just have a two-tiered society in America these days, right? But the justice system obviously is where we see it play out the most. It's affected you, but you're exactly right. Whether it's PETA or the Humane Society, the SPCA, those who have deep pockets and big money tend to stay outside the realm of consequence and don't face the same struggles as those who don't have the ability to take care of themselves when it comes to justice, when it comes to the laws and the restrictions.
Michael, what I've learned through this whole 5-year process and the corruption of the justice system and everything else, and now that I'm running for office, and I don't know if you saw the polls that they put up on Twitter or anything, but whether people did it as a joke or whether they did it as they were serious, they told me that they put a poll up between Biden and me on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I beat him by 78%. Okay. People are fed up with our current system.
Yes.
And if we can just get, I don't care if you like me or hate me or whatever. Right now, what I need is everybody that's listening, go to joeexotic2024.com, and if you have time to email and be a volunteer to just pass out. I need to have a fundraiser. I need to come up with only $1,500 to buy 5,000 bumper stickers. Yeah. And if we can start spreading bumper stickers, if you have time to just pass out bumper stickers, you don't have to vote for me, but let's make them talk right now, because
right.
talking and bringing up the issues of what we're losing our rights and the corruption of this system. I mean, look at Trump is indicted, Biden's under investigation, Putin's wanted.
Yep.
What the hell, man?
Yep.
The country has gone to shit.
That's how. The truth is, and you said something really crucial there. Few people are actually having a dialogue, right? Nobody's talking, nobody's conversing, nobody's really allowed to. And that's one of the things that, we talk about freedom of speech, but in America, man, it's you can only say what is socially acceptable, the virtue signal of the day, right? And that comes down to, whether it's the justice system, whether that's social justice, whether that's the animals, whatever it is, whatever is acceptable is the only thing that's allowed. And that's something that we've got to change, because that's not the way our country was built.
This call is from a federal prison.
And I email out posts for the people that run my social media to put on my social media, and some of it I put out there on purpose just to piss people off and get them started in a conversation.
Yep.
I don't care if you like Trump. I don't care if you like Biden. I'm going to make both of these people. And yesterday on the John Clay Wolf show, they're doing everything they can to make Trump have to answer to get on a three-way phone call with me from prison, and let me confront him with what he always threatened to do, but never backed it up.
Yeah.
But that's what it's going to take. But you got to be careful with there's still some snakes in the grass out there that will do anything to become relevant.
That's right.
We got Jeff Lowe out there. We got James Garrison out there. You never know what mood Tim Stark is going to wake up in.
That's for sure.
He's either going to help the exotic animal world, or he's going to tear it apart.
That's right.
It's just whatever it takes for these people to become relevant anymore.
Well, they want to be relevant. They want attention, and of course, they want their money, right? I mean,
they could give a shit less about the animals. They could give a shit less about your animals. Okay?
Right.
And that's part of. I don't understand why the hell I'm here. And if everybody that hears this or sees this podcast right now, get on joeexoticusa.com/evidence. And if you haven't watched the videos of how these people handed over their cell phones and their computers to my lawyers and forgot to erase 400 phone recordings and video recordings of how the federal wildlife agent told them how to lie under oath to the grand jury, that's what you're facing to lose your rights in the future.
That's right.
Because if they did it to me, they did it to Doc Antel, goddamn, they're going to do it to y'all.
That's exactly right. That is exactly right.
And we got to stop it. We got to stop it.
Yeah,
when you have people under oath saying, look, we lied to the grand jury. Not only did we lie, we had a plan to kill Joe in order to get his zoo.
Yep.
Dude, we're up against some evil shit.
We are. And that's the thing. People got to rise up and speak to it. So, well, hey, in the next few minutes, because I know we don't have long, tell folks again how they can connect with you, support you. I told them joeexotic.tv is a place where they can also go and just give to add money for you to have right now, to put money on the books as well through PayPal. But just let people know how to connect and how to be most effective through Joe Exotic USA, Joe Exotic 2024, those places, so that we can be as supportive as possible, Joe.
I don't know what joeexotic.tv is. I've got joeexoticusa.com.
Okay.
And the donate button goes straight to my PayPal.
Gotcha.
Okay. There's all kinds of rumors out there that people are scamming me and everything else. The only people that are putting these rumors out there are the people who stole my zoo.
Yeah.
Why would they even care who's scamming me?
Right.
Okay, that's the first red flag. Why would Jeff or anybody even care who's scamming? They stole my zoo. Okay, so get on joeexoticusa.com, and those donations go to me, to take care of me. Okay.
Yep.
joeexotic2024.com is your money. Okay, that's the public's money. So that goes to the campaign. I cannot spend that on myself.
Right.
So that money goes to help buy bumper stickers, get the voice out there. I've got a wonderful campaign company that's coming aboard to help me get on all the ballots and everything else.
Absolutely.
Those are the two main things. On the USA.com website, there's a place where you can write me letters. I answer every letter. Let's talk about the issues. If you have some issues that I haven't covered, I'll bring them up, because I've just about got an interview a day going right now.
Love it.
Because people are interested. But man, I'm in prison. I don't belong here. Help get me out of here. and let's save what little bit of rights we have left.
Let's do it, because we got to. It's time for America to step up and take back the country because our rights are disappearing day after day. And there you go, guys. Joe, that's Joe. You gotta love Joe. His release date is in 17 years, guys. 17 years. So he's got an appeal. Like I was saying earlier, he's got an appeal filed. They have not replied to that appeal in the year and a half since they filed it. So it's a big deal. So you heard Joe, joeexoticusa.com. I think the Joe Exotic TV that I had in my head is joeexotictv at Yahoo or Gmail is actually his PayPal, but it's on that website, I know. So you can go there, give to the campaign. And Joe's not like unrealistically thinking he's going to go win the presidency per se, but he's exactly right. We got to have a conversation. We got to have a conversation, and it really does make the difference. So, I mean, you guys hear it. Joe's as real, as genuine as they get. There's definitely no filter there, but he's just an honest guy, guys. And I'm telling you, most of what you have seen or heard portrayed in media about Joe over the years in the fiasco with Carole, the real criminals are the other characters. It's not him. And that's what happens in so much of reality TV and media, is that stories get created. And so, it is a, so go to joeexoticusa.com, joeexoticusa.com. You can help support Joe there. So, and of course, our Monkeys community, Monkeys Token, you guys, I'll get a crypto